Hey y'all, good morning, good morning. I hope everybody's doing well. This is the Chronicles for this morning. Usually I'm getting out here talking about something positive, something uplifting, telling a story, my lessons, that kind of thing. But today I actually have a situation that happened yesterday, actually. I actually had two crazy situations that happened yesterday. The first situation to take care of itself, but the second situation, I'm not as upset as I was yesterday about it. 'Cause I'm sure I was spitting fire yesterday. I'm pretty sure I was, but like I said, I'm not as upset as I was about it, because I know I always hear and I always say, what is that? Oh, I thought it was like a bee. I'm sorry, y'all, but folks always say that when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. And of course, sometimes going through life, different things happen. People are going to be people, I guess I put it that way, but you wouldn't expect a person that's at least 10 to 15 years older possibly to still be the same person hurting people or trying to get over on people, bamboozling, hoodwinked, whatever Malcolm X said, all those words, I guess I put it that way. But like I said, I know it's not funny, but like I said, now I can kind of joke about it a little bit. But like I said, it still hurts, because whenever your feelings are hurt by somebody, it's still going to be that hurt there. It's going to remind you of other hurts that you've had in the past and different things like that as well. So let me go ahead and get into the story, y'all. I know I haven't even really talked. I think I may have said in a few videos that I was moving and that kind of thing, but I hadn't really said where we're moving to or what's going on or whether we're moving to like a house or here in the area, that kind of thing. We're actually relocating, moving, I guess I put it that way, leaving the St. Louis area. Yesterday, because of course I was trying to get things in order to, of course, let my job know, but all my family knows, of course, they've been knowing, or at least most of my family. The rest of the family knows as well. Then of course I was trying to make sure, because you always have, well, at least for me, I was trying to get my job at least about a little bit over a 2-week notice. And I hadn't even had a chance to do that yet. So let me tell y'all what happened, y'all. Like I said, I was pissed the hell off yesterday, but like I said, today I'm a whole lot better. I'm fine. I'm like I said, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. But I just wouldn't think that somebody would, of course, be very, what's the word? Conniving, I guess. Maybe they thought they were trying to tell on me or say that I was trying to be. To me, I took it as though my character was being attacked. But let me just tell y'all the situation. Yesterday at work, I get a call from my supervisor saying that she was going to fax me over the monthly reassessment list. But then she was told by somebody there that that they thought I was moving to Phoenix next month, and to call her and find out what's going on, all these kind of things. So that's why she called me yesterday. And I'm sitting up here like, really? I know I've only told 2 people. One person was over a year ago, I'm pretty sure. The other person was, of course, maybe like the last several months, that kind of thing, just in passing. So, like a little bit of the situation, not everything that's going on, but like I said, a little bit of the situation, trying to, of course, gain some trust of a coworker, that kind of thing. But like I said, I'm pretty sure I know who told, but I'm just sitting up here like, okay, you don't have that much respect for me or respect for yourself to not even tell somebody's situation without knowing what's going on. I hadn't even put in my 2-week notice yet, y'all. So I went on ahead and did it yesterday, because I was going to actually do it today. Like my supervisor said when she called, she was like, I didn't know you were moving anywhere. She told me you're moving to Phoenix. I heard the laughter and the giggling and all that shit in the background, but I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. All I let her know was, yeah, that's true, and even though that's not where I'm moving to, which is fine. But like I said, I said that's true, and I'll turn in my notice. I think I said something. I forgot what the hell I said. I don't think I cursed, but I think I said something like that. But y'all, I was so pissed off yesterday. It reminds me of when my ex-husband cheated on me. Didn't even give me the respect to even decide whether I was going to stay with you or not, or want to put up with the disrespect or not. Then it reminded me of another situation with women as well. Being lied on, being just gossiped about, all types of things, and the stuff wasn't even true that I know of. I don't know, have no idea what the hell it was. It was actually my in-laws. Have no idea what the hell they was talking about. Didn't know what was going on. I'm being accused of all this stuff. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? But like I said, it seems like that's been my issue with women this whole entire lifetime. It seems like. I can't say all women. Maybe it's just the women here in St. Louis, because that's what I seem to get. I guess I put it, not with every single person, but with a lot of the women that I've tried to befriend, tried to know, grow up knowing, that kind of thing. At least about 75% of them. That's what I've gotten. I guess I put it that way. Growing up, I was one who, of course, always hung with the fellas. I knew the fellas more than I knew the women. And that included myself as a woman as well. I knew the fellas, I guess, like the back of my hand. I always knew what was going on. I always knew how they reacted to stuff. I just knew men, educated myself on men, I guess you could say, in those kind of aspects. I didn't really have many. I think I had one so-called friend, I guess, growing up. We're no longer friends, I guess, today, but I did have her. Of course, there was a few others I just called friends. I wasn't really anybody that I would, of course, talk to, anything like that at all. I mean, I'll say hello, be cordial like that with everybody. But, of course, they weren't to me a friend. I guess I'd say that. And like I said, it just reminded me of all those situations. I'm like, damn, is this all the women going to give me? Or I guess the women here, I guess. I don't know. Maybe, like I said, maybe it's just here. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's women like this everywhere. I haven't lived anywhere else. So I can't really say until I go live somewhere else to see what the women are like. I guess I put it that way. But like I said, with this just whole situation just taking me back to all these things. And I'm just like, okay, I'm just like being backstabbed. I'm like I said, this person had no idea whether I even had told my job, which I was, like I said, I was going to write that, turn in the resignation letter today. I just forced myself, but just went on ahead and did it yesterday. I'm like, just never mind. Since she's already gossiping about the whole situation, don't know what the hell, if anything could have changed in the last several months. The whole trip could have been called off, anything. Didn't even think about me enough to say, oh, well, maybe I should call, or maybe I should not even say anything to even pass any of this gossip along. But like I said, when folks show you who they are, believe them. And like I said, that's the message for today, y'all. That's the only thing I can say. I know I'm laughing about it, but like I said, I was definitely upset about it yesterday, because I'm like, the audacity of somebody to tell my business when they don't even know if the shit was even still in place or still true or still going on, or if I even had told my job. The way I look at it, the person just did not care at all. Could have gave a fuck less about what was going on, what was going on in my life, whether the plans had changed, any goddamn thing. To me, folks who do that usually try to be the ones who, of course, try to make other folks, to me, that's how I felt. The person was trying to make me look bad and like I was a liar, my character was bad, or I was trying to do something underhanded. That's exactly how I took it, because that's exactly how it looked. And like I said, I know that dealing with people like that, I don't have anything else to say to the person, to be honest, at all. I can really care less. God help them in their life. I hope that God, of course, helps them learn how to stop gossiping and putting other folks down and trying to be the one to tell everybody else's business before they tell it. A gossiper, being hoodwinked, whatever the hell you want to call it. I hope that this person learns, I guess, to put it that way. Like I said, I cried a little bit last night because I was fucking pissed off about the whole situation. Like I said, it just reminded me of all the things that happened in the past with other women, and in my marriage with folks just doing stuff and saying stuff and gossiping about me. Have no idea what's going on, don't know the context. I didn't have no idea what the hell was going on. Like I said, that was just ignorant of her. And like I said, and Christina, since you're just tuning in, hello and good morning. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you for being here. I was actually talking about a situation that happened yesterday at work, actually. I'm in the process of relocating, which I told two people at work, not yesterday, but one about a little bit over a year ago, 6 months to a year ago, something like that, probably about a year ago. The other person, the last few months, well, I haven't spoken to this person in a few months, actually, but about the situation, about the trip or me moving, anything else. But I know I've spoken to the person just saying that was my plans. That's what we're looking to do, this kind of thing. In the past, just giving like the basic, not too much information, but like a little bit of information, I guess I put it that way. So this person took it upon themselves to, of course, my boss was trying to fax over the monthly reassessment list for me next month, for me to go ahead and get started, try to look at whatever the case may be. So she's told my boss basically that I thought she was moving to Phoenix, and you may want to call and ask her whether she's moving. This person had just basically just told all my business. I hadn't even got a chance to even tell my job yet what was going on. Like I said, it was just definitely ridiculous. And like I said, I went outside, I was talking to some family, that kind of thing, cursing and yelling, whatever, because I was very upset by what happened, because I'm like, okay, you just gonna sit up and tell, the person's way older than me, so I assume that some people at a certain age would know to stop running their goddamn mouth. And you haven't even talked to me in the last several months about anything, to know if any plans had changed, to know if anything had happened. We're not moving, that kind of thing at all. But you want to tell my business like you just getting the first-hand information, trying to make me look bad is how I took it. Trying to make it seem like I was trying to get over on my job or lie to my job or this kind of thing. That's exactly how I took it. And like I said, that was just ridiculous of the person. Like I said, I'm still a little bit upset about it, but that's okay. I'm sure I'll be over it by today. I'm sure that. But like I said, it's just ridiculous. A lot of jobs will, of course, fire you for things like that. I hadn't even got a chance to even tell my job I was going to get my 2-week notice. So I just basically just went ahead and did it yesterday, even though I was going to do it today. Like I told my boss on the phone, I was going to do it today. But since that little Joy was taken from me. I guess I'll go ahead and, like I told her, just do it yesterday. So I went ahead and submitted it yesterday. But it's not the point of me submitting anything. I don't have to tell my job I'm leaving anywhere. I can just tell them I'm not showing up the 24 hours in advance. We're at will state just like most other states. They can fire us without notice and that kind of thing too. We can also do the exact same thing. I got to give a notice. I was going to give my notice to, of course, get my supervisor and of course call her on the phone and let her know what was going on. That was all going to take place today, but that was all snatched from me on yesterday. And like I said, I just really just don't get people. Like I said, that type of stuff bothers me because I don't like anybody being conniving, backstabbing, being a hoodwinker, a bamboozler, anything like that, a gossiper, any that kind of stuff in my space. And this person, like I said, I didn't really give much information, just letting them know what the plans were, that kind of thing. And I probably shouldn't, and that was my fault, I probably shouldn't even said that. But me trying to, of course, possibly create some kind of work ally, friend, that kind of thing, because I usually don't do that at all. And that is the reason why, actually. I know not to do that no more with no other job. I can tell you that. Nobody else that doesn't even really, is either his family or somebody that I call a friend, I guess, to put it that way. I know that's bad, but like I said, that's the point that I'm pushed to at this time. Trying my best to, of course, bring people in, that kind of thing, and it never works, it seems like, especially with women. And like I said, that's the issue that I've seemed to always have. I can't say it's with all women, but the women, at least 75% of the ones that I've, of course, tried to befriend, grew up knowing, all that kind of stuff here, that has happened with. Something similar in that situation, I guess, has happened. Not similar like that, but, I mean, it happened with other things. Me being gossiped on, my business being told when I thought I could trust these people. I'm just sitting up here like, really? But, okay. But like I said, they were just ridiculous. And I'm like, wow, what kind of person... Because I'm like, I mean, I know how I treat people. I never would do anybody like that. It's not my damn business to tell somebody else what's going on in your life, but I don't even know the whole damn story. And like I said, people don't know all the context behind what's going on, what's happening in your life. Because I mean, I never would tell anybody all those kind of things anyway. But still, I'm just like, you don't give me the respect or give your own self the respect. I'm not sure what word I'd even want to use. I have no idea. Couldn't even tell you. But it just seems like I said, I've been having these, not all the time, but I've had issues like this. And I'm just like, what in the world is it? I know that my first group of friends were always men. That's the reason why I always talked to men, always had men as friends. I never got any of those kind of drama situations, any of these gossiping situations at all when I dealt with men. And like I said, that's what pushed me away from women a long time, for years actually. Not even trying to develop any friendships. If it was just very superficial. That was all I stated. I guess I put it that way. And here I go trying to, of course, tell a little bit of things at work or that kind of thing. Or I'm like, okay, never again. But like I said, I know I'm laughing, but like I said, I'm just like it's just ridiculous, seriously. But the 2-week notice is in as of yesterday. It's actually a little bit more than 2 weeks. I was trying to give them like I said, I was going to do it respectfully today, but I guess I didn't get that chance, but that's okay. But like I said, Godspeed to that coworker. I know exactly who it was. Then she wants to laugh. I heard the laughing and giggling in the background. I'm like, oh, okay, your ass gonna have karma, a lot of bad ass karma coming to you. I can tell you that already. But I'm like, okay, that's fine. You don't have to laugh and think shit is funny and all this kind of stuff, but that's okay. Like I said, I understand when somebody shows you who they are, definitely believe them. You ain't gotta never worry about me talking. Because I was actually my family's having a going away party for us on the 4th of July, and I was actually going to invite these two co-workers to my party actually. But I might invite neither one, to be honest. Nobody at all. So, but like I said, even though the other person, I'm pretty sure didn't have anything to do with it, but I was like, that's okay. I spend the time with my family and a few other close friends, and that's it. But like I said, it's just ridiculous. And I'm like, okay, what was so funny about that? You want to laugh and giggle in the background, thinking it's funny to be trying to be, I guess, up one and tell somebody's business and all this kind of stuff just so you can be in the know and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, that's not nice at all. But she's going to have her field day, I'm sure. No, I'm not threatening anybody. God is going to take care of her. She called herself a Christian and all this kind of stuff. God or went to church or believed in God or whatever it was, she has a religion or whatever it was. Like I said, her God, whoever that is, would definitely take care of her with karma, I'm pretty sure. I don't have to do anything about it. I'm, of course, telling a story this morning because I know somebody else may be out there going through a similar situation or need to figure out how to deal with the situation. What I did yesterday, like I said, when I got home, well, actually, before I got home, yes, I did call my partner, let him know what was going on. He kind of tried to calm me down outside, that kind of thing. I had to go outside and talk. I did take a little walk yesterday. Actually, the walk was for something else, actually, that was going on because it seemed like I was attacked twice yesterday for some reason, but whatever, that's okay. But like I said, I definitely, that walk did help yesterday morning. Then here come like an hour and a half later, this little bit of drama. So like I said, when I got home yesterday, the only thing, I did cry a little bit yesterday because I was so upset. It's my feelings are hurt. That I'm constantly trying to, of course, bring people into my life and this kind of thing. And I'm constantly getting the same stupid ass people, I guess I put it that way. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm not doing a better job of judging people, which I know that at work, I kind of know, at any job. Can't just say it's this job, but it's any job. You can always tell those who, I don't know. You can just always tell different people what they're about, that kind of thing. And like I said, in the back of my mind, that's why I didn't share too much information. I was just giving possibles, and this may be happening, this kind of thing, every once in a while, like over like the last, I don't know, several months or so, that kind of thing. Even though I hadn't talked to the person at least a month and a half, 2 months or so, 3 months or whatever. I'm just like, you have no idea what had changed in my life since then. The whole thing could have been called off, anything. But like I said, the only thing that I can do, like I said, I did cry a little bit. One of my other friends, she posted a Bible scripture yesterday. Ephesians 6:10 through like 19. It was about the armor of God. I read that twice last night, actually. And like I told her yesterday, I knew it was something that I had to read because it sounded like something I needed yesterday. So I did go and read that twice last night, and it definitely made sense. I forgot everything that it said, but basically just protect yourself against the evil forces that are around you. That's exactly what was going on to me in those, but in two situations. The other situation, like I said, it'll take care of itself. I ain't really worrying about that situation, but just with the gossiping and all that, I do not like dealing with that at all. I really don't. I don't do well with stuff like that at all. I try not to have anybody like that in my media circle, which I don't think I do at this present time that I know of, unless I just don't know. I don't have many female friends to begin with anyway anymore. And like I said, bad choice because of shit like this. And I know at some point, once we do get moved, relocated, I'll think about trying to, of course, hang out with some other people, that kind of thing. We'll see. I know I shouldn't let this whole situation steer me away from talking to women, that kind of thing, which it won't, but it just pisses me off that people still want to try to gossip about you when they have no idea what's going on in your life and show that you and try to put you out on Front Street and that you're a bad person of character and this kind of thing. Like I said, that's exactly how I took it yesterday. Because if somebody's trying to one-up you all the time, they're trying to show that you have bad character, bad integrity is how I've always seen that. And that's exactly what that person to me was trying to do. And like I said, I know there's jobs, I've seen folks being fired because of stuff like that, actually, from a job. Because of people trying to one-up somebody, tell some information that nobody else knew, and, oh my God, it's the information of the office and this kind of thing, and why did she tell y'all, and she should have been and said something, that kind of thing. I've seen how that shit works. I've been in many offices with a bunch of goddamn women, so I know how that stuff works. And I'm just like, this is just ridiculous, y'all, seriously. Like I said, just ridiculousness. But the person didn't even have to say anything. I would have did that on today in my own time respectfully so I can leave this particular job on a good note, I guess I put it that way, instead of a fucked up ass bad ass note. Like I said, that's how I always try to, whether it's leave a job or leave a place I'm living at or whatever it is, leave a friendship, leave a whatever it is, I always try to leave on the best note that I can. And have as much integrity as I can, have as much respect for the other person as I can, and myself as well. And with my head held high, not, of course, being upset and these kind of things going on, but I'm like, that's okay. Like I said, I'll be over this stuff today. I'm not worrying about it, but still, I'm just like the audacity of people. And like I said, it's not going to stop me from doing what I was doing. At least I was thinking about that yesterday because I was so mad. Like, this damn woman that did this and all this kind of stuff. Maybe I shouldn't work with women no more and all this kind of stuff. But I know I shouldn't even be thinking like that at all. That shouldn't stop me at all from doing anything else that I'm doing. That's just that one person hurting people. Like I always say, hurt people hurt people. And it may not be, sometimes it's intentionally. This part was intentionally. Sometimes it's actually unintentionally. And like I said, I know, I forgot how the saying went. But you feed, what is this? I forgot. You feed somebody with a long handled spoon. I think it's what I forget. It's something like that. Basically, it was what my elders used to say back in the day. You don't have to mess with the person anymore. Talk. You can, of course, I'm always going to be cordial. Hello, how you doing? Hello, goodbye. I will always say that no matter what kind of relationship we had, regardless as to whether you speak back, I will always do that. But as far as having any other conversations, there is no other conversation to be had. I guess I put it that way. There is no I'm sorry. There is no I don't know, girl, how you doing? Anything along those lines at all. Like I said, I'm not the kind of person who My boundaries are my boundaries. Once you mess up with me and fuck up with me, there is no coming back to that. Yes, I know folks change. Yes, I understand that. But I will never have the same kind of relationship with you ever again in my life. I can tell you that. That's how I am with everybody. Yes, I'll be cordial, say, hi, how you doing, that kind of thing. If I have it, if you need helping out, depends on the relationship or who the person was. Yes, I may still, of course, not help you out with any money, anything like that. But if I see you struggling or need some water or something like that on the street, you look thirsty. Yes, I will never do anybody like that because I never want to be mistreated like that. But I know folks have done me like that. I guess I put it that way. But like I said, I always try to treat folks how I want to be treated. I never treat folks any other kind of way. And it seems like as I've lived my life, even though I did not believe in God at all until the last 4, 5, how many of years it's been. Before that, even though I said I didn't believe in God, I was atheist, blah, blah, I still believe in the goddamn 10 Commandments. Treat others how you want. I guess the golden rule, that particular one. Treat others how you want to be treated. I have always lived my life like that. And I'm like, okay, but then I get all this bullshit in return. Like I said, I'm trying not to be disheartened about anything because I was very, very fucking upset, bitter, resentful, angry. As I've told y'all in other past videos, I was a very angry person back in the day. And that was actually part of the reason why. I'm studying trying to be good to everybody else and help everybody else and do all these things and treat folks the way I want to be treated, but I was still being dogged out or mistreated, or people just treat me any old kind of way and fuck this girl and do all this and gossiping about me and all these kind of things. I was very disheartened in the past. And like I said, I'm very open, honest, and transparent about everything I go through. I was very disheartened in the past. Like I said, that was the reason why I did not befriend women back then at all for years. I could have cared less. All my friends were men. All of them. But like I said, I do have one female friend. I call a friend now. That we met back on a cruise about 15 so years ago. We clicked immediately. And like I said, I know people that my heart, mind, and soul will go towards. I guess I put it that way, and those who don't. And like I said, she's definitely a friend of mine. The one that had the scripture yesterday, actually. But like I said, she's definitely a friend of mine. She stays here in the city with me, too. But like I said, I'm just like, Lord have mercy. I mean, I did try to, of course, she's a friend. Like I said, me and her just clicked right away, even though I was in that period of still having kind of a hard heart as well. Because like I said, those situations just hardened my heart towards women and towards the situations. That's why I couldn't believe last year. I think I said this in the video. I don't know how long ago it was, y'all. About a month or two ago or something. I don't know. I had 2 dreams. And whenever back since I was little, whenever I have dreams, I always knew there was some type of higher power speaking to me. I guess I put it that way. Not every single dream, but specific dreams where I'm being told what to do or being shown how my life is going to look. I always knew there was God speaking to me, or a higher power. I may not have called the person God back then. I do now. I put it that way. But back then it was just a higher power, or the angels, or something like that, or just a premonition, as I called it, or whatever the case may be. But I had 2. Well, I think it was. I wrote them both. I think it was 2 dreams last year. Last year or the year before. Within the last year and a half, I had 2 dreams. That I was supposed to be working with women, actually. The services, the programs, that kind of thing that I was needing to do was, of course, supposed to be geared towards women. And I was given, of course, some outlines, some things I need to work on, touch up. When I was working with them, me too, but work on with the women, touch on, that kind of thing. And I'm like, okay, God, you telling me this in my dreams as I thought about it yesterday. But I'm like, I'm still being stepped on, being hoodwinked, being bamboozled by women. So what am I supposed to do now? That was a question that I had of God yesterday that I wrote in my journal, actually. Still waiting on the answer, I'm sure to come. But like I said, I'm not going to harden my heart towards anything, but it's okay. I'm trying my best not to, like I said, not to even just throw all my stuff away, which I know I'm not, because of what this person did. And like I said, I know that there isn't anything I could have controlled. The kind of person that I am, I always, of course, tell my own truth. I guess I put it that way. I don't like for folks to go gossiping about me or that kind of thing, or saying all this stuff when they have no idea what the context is, what's going on, what happened, whether the situation changed. I just don't like gossipers. And like I said, I've gotten that from from women. I can't say every woman, because Rachel's on here, Christina's on here, Meek Rain, my cousin's on here. And I know they're, to my knowledge, are not gossipers. I never had that situation with them. But like I said, other people that I've known here in St. Louis, I've had that issue take place. And I'm just like, what is it? I don't know if it's the people here or if it's just the people that I've known. I mean, I'm not sure what it is. A lot of them people are out of my life. Well, actually, I think all of them. Yeah, actually all of them are in my life at this point. Of course, like I said, I still say hi, bye when I see you in the store walking. I've did that with others. They still seem to have a nasty attitude, didn't even speak back, which I was fine with that. I didn't even care. I kept walking with my head held up high, smiling to myself, got in my car and left. I really didn't care. But like I said, I can do that now. But like I said, I'm sure I'll be fine as of today, after today, with this situation. I'm sure things will be well, but like I said, it was just very, very not disheartening, but very, very upsetting yesterday, just to have my whole entire, joy and respect that I was going to try to leave with this job with dignity and that kind of thing. I felt like it was stripped from me yesterday. That's really how I felt. And I'm just like, okay, that's okay. Like I said, I just went ahead and submitted the letter anyway, since she was gossiping and saying this was all going on, even though she had the wrong places and all this kind of stuff. I could care less, whatever. But like I said, I'll just leave it as I'm going to Phoenix. I put it that way. Since that's what the damn gossip was, that y'all know I'm going to Phoenix too. That's what the gossip is, and that's what I'm going to keep it as. I'm going to keep it as until I get to wherever the hell I'm going to, and y'all see where I'm at. So that's how I look at that one. So like I said, I definitely want to say thank y'all for tuning in, even though this video is not one of my usual empowerment type videos or uplifting type videos. I guess it can uplift somebody in a certain way. I guess I put it that way, just to know that they're not alone when it comes to stuff like this, and to not allow, like I did, things to, of course, get so, or things in your mind to get, I guess, to make you disheartened with a certain sex, with a certain set of people, with a certain race, or that kind of thing. Like I said, that was the thing that I had to realize last night, that I cannot allow myself to do that. Even though I was on the mode of going into that same direction, I had to break my patterns yesterday. I had to start journaling again yesterday to write down what was going on, the two situations. The one, like I said, that one would take care of itself, but this second with the job, just like, this is ridiculous. But like I said, I had to start journaling yesterday, writing out all my feelings, writing out the whole situation, that kind of thing. At some point, this will be in a book, I can tell y'all, because I got 15, 20 notebooks and journals combined. So all this stuff will be in some books one day, I can tell you that. But like I said, I just definitely hope that this video let somebody know that just because one person has spoiled your whole day, doesn't mean that or spoiled your whole moment, I guess I put it that way, does not mean that your whole day has to be spoiled altogether and your whole life has to be disheartened towards that gender, race, or whatever it is. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I have to look at the comments later. I'll respond to them later. But like I said, thank you all for tuning in. Like I said, this video is not really of that much of uplifting, I guess I put it that way. I was mainly trying to tell the situation, I guess, give my view of the situation, I guess I put it that way, as I was trying to have, which I'm sure I'll be more happy about it now, I put it that way. But like I said, definitely it just seemed like my joy and my happiness was stripped from me yesterday in a way that I didn't even anticipate that. So like I said, with that, I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in. I'll reply to the comments a little bit later on, but take care, y'all. Have a great day. Be blessed, y'all.